in the United States are really trying to do their best and trying to see how they could help, because it is impossible for me to think that a black man that belongs to the black race, a member of the black race then, would deliberately take upon themselves the position to destroy us by recommending things that does not work. No, that is not their position. We know that. We know they mean well. But because they do not have the privilege of using plants like this one, fresh, so it will become effective. So this plant contains, again, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, but one of the things that I like of it contains zinc and also potassium phosphate. So it appeals to the central nerve system because of the potassium phosphate, which fights inflammation and treats the nervous system, and iron fluorine, which again addresses the blood. The blue vervain, this is among many of the plants that we use in various compounds, but this is one that I like very, very much because it makes me feel so good and it's so pretty. This is the blue vervain. Yes, brothers and sisters, this is the position of Usha, and these are some of the plants that the Usha Research Institute gladly present to you. And this is why we have been useful as we are in reversing disease, because Mother Nature has offered us plants that are electrical. Yes, we are proud to present this part of our operation, designed by Dr. Sebi with the help of Ms. Chandra Washington. This was designed approximately 12 years ago. Chandra and I sit in Washington, D.C. and thought about this, and here it is. And it gives me pride to say that a sister was the one that really did the better part of it. Not only in designing it, but then to maintain it and to make it what it is. Another sister by the name of Ma'a, assisted by Judy, assisted by Betsy, Elizabeth Volant, and assisted by Annette Thomas, and many, many others. Marjorie, all of them contributed to the presence of this particular place because they all work at Usha to make it an institute that could express itself on a level that the public would appreciate. So we are proud to show this part of our operation, the little village of Usha, designed on an African base. Here the beautiful mountaintop again appears at the Usha Research, which is part of the mountain range known as the Nombre de Dios. And in the back, and here in front of us, we see now these little beautiful round buildings, which are the thermal baths. These baths is where you go and take your bath every day individually in your tub. And it was designed like an African little village, you know, which is part of our little scheme of thinking. You know, the black man, he always prefer round and square. And we have 6 beautiful little bathtubs that definitely have done for you and for others that which one expects. These are the interior, one of the interior of the thermal baths. If you notice it, they're made on a half-moon structure. You know, we split the circle in half and you get a half moon. And it is here where people come and experience relaxation instantaneously. Stress leaves once you enter this water because the presence of the minerals plus the pH being a pH of 8.8, which is one of the highest attainable pH on the hydrogen ion concentration scale. pH means hydrogen ions concentration, meaning that your body would be energized immediately with oxygen and hydrogen, ionizing it, giving you energy and relaxing at the same time. Ooh. Keep this one here.
Hello, I'm Professor George Simmons from New York City, and I'm down here in Honduras at the USHA Health Center, and I'm here as a result of needing medical attention. I would like to say to you, the viewing audience, that for 20 years I have been taking medication from the hospitals, from the clinics, for my treatment of sugar diabetes. I came here at USHA on the 17th of September. 2 days after arriving here, handicapped by various illnesses, prostate cancer being the chief evil, I came here with a walking cane, bent over. Could hardly wait to arrive here at USHA, knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that if I could have lived for another month, I would have been the luckiest guy alive. That's how bad or how badly I felt. However, arriving here on a Sunday afternoon and sent immediately to take the thermal bath, by Tuesday, 2 days later, I was able to put the walking cane down, and I felt literally 100% better than the 2 days earlier when I arrived here. The diabetes had me to a point where my skin that was covering my penis, private part, was beginning to close. My penis was literally constantly running, couldn't stop. And 1 week, the following Sunday after I got here, I could remove the skin, the covering of my penis back, which I could not have done before. For over a year, I couldn't do that. And I could move it back, but I couldn't move it back forward because it was swollen. And Dr. Sebi said, Professor Simmons, don't you worry. That will also disappear in no time. Well, I am a living proof that in 2 weeks after my arrival here, everything that he told me came to pass. The constant running ceased. The swelling of the outer covering of the penis was reduced, where the movement of covering and uncovering of the penis itself became a routine thing, and still is. My blood sugar count was as high as 352. Do you know what it is? What it has been for the last month? Because as of this Sunday, which is about 2 days away, will be 6 weeks since I'm here. And for about the last 4 weeks, my blood sugar count has been roughly around 100, sometimes 93. But rarely would it go beyond 109. This morning, no, I should say yesterday, because I didn't take it this morning, because I don't see a need to take it every day. But yesterday morning, it was 103. A few days before that, it was 93. That's my blood sugar. I was about to lose my right big toe. It was beginning to turn dark. It was tender, it was hurting. I knew that sooner or later it will be gone.